Okay, so you're obviously here because you typed in something like The Full Money System by Dan Craig. And before we get started, let me just let you know why it's a good idea to listen to what I have to say in this video. Well, for one, I've been teaching internet marketing for 18 plus years, a little bit over, maybe 18 and a half. And so I have a whole following of students, and I pretty much don't use any of that hype or any of that sizzle, stuff that everybody kind of can't stand. But the reality is, I shoot straight, and I've tested, pretty much everything out there. A lot of my students have been coming to me saying, "Hey, is this Full Money System? Is this one that you can trust? Is it honest?" I would say it's legitimate, but at the same time, there's some things that you have to know. I've got a couple of my students doing it right now, doing the Full Money System. And there's a couple of, there's one piece of software in particular that if you use it correctly, it kind of dovetails with the Full Money System quite nice. And you got a lot of people on the internet beating up the Full Money System. I mean, if you do some research, it's crazy how many people think it's just completely bogus. But I've got a couple of students, again, that are using a piece of software that is they're doing pretty darn well. And so I'm here to say that if you have the right tools, I would be not so quick to say everything's a scam out there, because I have a tool that I can make money with just about anything. You can, and I challenge somebody to show me like the worst company. It can't be an outright scam. It can't be. If it's a real absolute scam, they're not going to even pay you. But I'm talking about a company that's just, show me a company that everybody says is really hard to make money with, and I will take this piece of software that I have found, and I will make money with it. My students and myself are doing that all the time, and it's no different with Full Money System. So you've got to have something different than what these companies teach, because right when you get into Full Money System, they're going to have a little cookie cutter thing all built out for you, everything, and that's kind of what everybody wants. Everybody asks for these days on the internet is, hey, I want everything done for me. Give me, done for me marketing, so that all I got to do is put my credit card in, sign up, and start making money. And of course, it doesn't work that way. The reality is, you don't want to use all the tools that they're just setting up for you. If everybody used exactly what was set up and done for you, your competition is fierce, and so it negates all that stuff that you're doing that everybody else is doing. It all counters and crosses, it cancels each other out, basically. So what you want to do is you need to have yourself a little secret weapon, and that's what I call this little software I've discovered. You've got to have a secret weapon in any business you're doing online. All the people out there that say they're not making money and that, it's just all scam and it's just a bunch of rich guys trying to get your money, there's some truth to that, but the reality is you can be one of those rich guys if you find an angle. You have to have an angle, something different that you do, just a bit different than everybody else. Some people call that your brand. I can show you a couple of different ones that I use. I teach my students ways to set themselves apart from everybody else. And that's what you have to do, or else, if you're a grain of sand on the beach, anyone going to see you? No. So you've got to be, I even have a sign right up on my wall right there. It says Purple Cow. Even my kids come into this office sometimes and they say, "Dad, why does it say Purple Cow on your wall?" I explain to them, you're not going to understand it right now, but it's a marketing, a guy, a marketer, I'm sure some of you know, Seth, something, I forget his name, I read the book though a long time ago, but I took that one thing away from it, Purple Cow theory, that, if you drove down the freeway and you saw a bunch of black and white cows or brown cows or white cows, it would be no big deal, and your kids wouldn't point them out or anything if you were driving down the freeway. But if you saw a purple cow and you're driving down the freeway, you'd be looking. And so you can really just use that mindset on anything. And again, like a grain of sand on the beach, that's the best. Now you're not going to ever be seen. It's just like the cow thing going down the highway. So what I'm going to show you how to always be the purple cow. And once you understand how to be that purple cow, you're going to make money. And using this little piece of software I've discovered, it's I might as well call it Purple Cow software, frankly. Makes life so easy, especially if you're a beginner. I have so many beginners who I've been teaching for many years, and everybody they're very jaded and they're very calloused when they first find me because it's just the way the internet is. It all seems like everybody's lying to you, right? So anyway, to make the long story short, I'm going to share with you that software. Heck, I'll even give you a free copy of it if you want. But what I'm going to do is, it won't work if everybody has it. You know, everybody can't use the same thing. So what you should want to do is, well, don't worry about it. Actually, I was going to say everybody can't have it, but the reality is only a small percentage of people will actually do as I suggest and contact me, because I'm going to put my phone number down below this video. And the way the format of this whole video thing has changed, so now they're making it so you can't just look at all the text that I write below this video. As soon as this video ends, the only thing you're gonna end up seeing is there'll be, I think, an About Me button or tab. Click the About Me, because I'm going to put my phone number in there. So be sure after this video ends to click About Me, grab my phone number below this video on the About Me button, and reach out. I'll get you that software. I'll show you how to be that purple cow, how to stand out, and again, not to be that little grain of sand on the beach that everybody's just going to step on. All right, so when you're ready to make some money, you're tired of all the shenanigans, I've picked up my phone for 18 years. I keep it as real as can be. I will never sell you hype or just blow smoke. I just tell it how it is. I know how to make money. It's easy for me, and I'm good at teaching. All right, so I'll talk to you soon. Bye.